What's up, y'all? It is Mr. Zenny here. Uh, Everybody's hype about the new Dragon Ball Fighters patch note video. I mean, not patch note video, but the patch notes that are coming out. So I figured I'd make a video on it, about my hopes, wishes, dreams, all that shit. That was a meaty cross up. You seen it? Okay. So if you didn't know, there is about to be balance patch. Do I know when? No. But it's gonna at least nerf Lab Coat 21. Uh, cause she's broke, I can admit it. I like playing her cause she's sauce, but she's broke. That debuff is it's gotta go. We gonna talk about it later. Uh, but I wanna know what you want in the patch notes, in the comment section below. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Or if you think they're only gonna change Lab Coat and nobody else. But I hope they change everybody else if they're gonna make out a balance update. So they claim it would be retarded to just change one person. Uh, Boom, tier list. That's what I did. This is my tier list. I'm gonna be referencing it throughout the video because this is I made it like 2 months ago, but it's who I think needs like help in the game, I guess. You know what a tier list is. Uh, Back to the video. Back to your scheduled programming. I'll rewind it. Um, so basically, we're gonna start with Yamcha because this man is at the bottom of the tier list. Um, I feel like Yamcha, he needs a low light. The man has no mix at all. He has like left right mix, but the way the game has been going, that's honestly I can never say in my entire I've been playing fighters for damn near since it came out. I've never got hit by like Wolfang Fist mix. Even on this boo boo connection, even on that delay based netcode, haven't got hit by it. Uh, and I'm not saying I'm extra good at blocking or anything. I'm just saying they need to buff it. They need to take away the whiff, because I mean the how they nerf the whiff recovery. They need to just give him that back. Let the man cancel his heavy hit too. That'd be tough if he could cancel his heavy hit like he can when he sparked. Yamcha needs a whole lot of things. Uh, he definitely needs a low light though, because he has. Or if they're not gonna give him a low light, they at least got to give him that Gogeta effect. They got to make that thing quick. I'm talking the best low light in the game. If it's not gonna be an actual low light, I'd honestly, I'd let him dash after his Key Blast too, just like how Android 21 can. Because I mean, he ain't even got no low. Android 21 dashes off that downwards Key Blast. Why can't Yamcha dash off his? He'd be in the air too. He can if he sparked, but he needs to be able to do it for just mixed, I guess, you know? Next, we got Super Saiyan Vegeta. Batman. He used to be all the rage when the game came out. Everybody was playing him, but that was mainly because of his assist. But why would you play that boo boo assist when you got Vegito A now, which needs to get nerfed to the ground? If they're gonna take away my Roshi B, the hardest character to play in the game, Master Roshi, let the man get a fire assist. There's so many DPs in the game. What was so bad about his? I need to know. Like, so many DP assists. And you could super his assist gave you the chance to block. His B assist, if you super dashed at it, it would give you the chance to block afterwards. Like it wasn't broken. I'm not gonna say it wasn't broken, but they have to nerf it like that. What's it called? Is my cursor on the screen? Yeah, okay. Um Next. Oh, Super Saiyan Vegeta, yeah, that's who we were talking about. I went off on a tangent. That man, he needs to be able to dash after his quarter forwards. What are they called? 236? Or is that 214? His dive kicks. Let that man dash after it like base Vegeta. Cause he doesn't have like I'm not gonna say he doesn't have any mix because he might, but I haven't seen it. Uh yeah, that's really all he needs. Let that man get some more mix off his dive kicks, like some crazy mix. Or give him a new move. Can they do that? Can they just give people new moves? Yeah, they gave Goku Black that 2S. Goku Yellow, he's next. Give him the best down medium in the game. They had no reason to take it away. They should just give that man that thing back and some. They need to make his down medium like how Blue Gogeta's down medium is. I'm talking damn near full screen. Okay? Because Goku Yellow, he deserves it. He's like the OG. He's the old folks character. Not the old folks character, but you get what I mean. That's you load the game up, it starts on him, and it starts on Yellow Vegeta, Naruto, and Sasuke. They are the face of the game, you know? So let that man get that at least, because I see why they wouldn't want his 236. Like, I see why they wouldn't want that overhead to be broken, but uh, it's down heavyable, but I see why they wouldn't want that to be broken. So just give the man a crazy down medium, because he don't even got a low light. I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure it hits like mid, like Yamcha's. Give everybody a low light except for like Gogeta and maybe Ginyu. I see why Ginyu might not have a low light, but give him a low light anyway, because everybody except Lab Coat, both 21s and Gogeta, they might need a little bitty nerf, but we ain't on them yet. We ain't on them yet. Trunks, that man, he needs a low light. He's down there so much. Um, like he's down in the dumps for no reason. He's like saucy to play with his flips, but at what cost? At what are you doing with those flips? Like you're not gonna hit me with a low light. I know it's gonna be an overhead. You got your spirit sword slash, but that's easier to react to than Goku Yellow's quarter forward. You know? Is it plus frames? It might be plus frames. I feel like it might be. If y'all are curious who's who in this game, I'm the Master Roshi Ginyu Videl team. And I'm playing my homeboys on Parsec. We be running it. If y'all are on PC and just want to run some Parsec games or whatever, we'll talk about it later. Uh, Next we got. Oh yeah, Trunks, he needs that low light though. That's really all he needs. He'll be straight if he gets a low light. He'll be nice. Cooler. Ooh, the Cooler. The thing about him, he has mix. It's just slow. Like he has his universal low thing. He just Dragon Rush the wrong way. I'm kind of pissed about it. He has that 236S. That's pretty good. But ooh, they could make that hit higher. That's what they should do. Make that thing hit higher like Super Broly's 236. Um like light and medium and stuff. Just make that thing have like a high hitbox. I'm talking Spell Break, Earth Shatter, Earth Gauntlet. Uh his overhead, that I'd speed it up. The EX version, I'd speed it up a bit. In his level 3, they just need to fix it or give him a brand new one. Because reasons. And that little key blast he got, is Cooler not like Frieza's brother? Like, should he not be able to at least have like a Cell key blast, like Cell's down X? Just like Cooler spit him out of his finger, you know? Like, let him shoot like 6 of them things. T T T T T. Um, Next we got Frieza himself. Frieza needs a buff. Oh, y'all want to see my tier list that I'm going off of, by the way, don't you? Frieza, he needs a buff. Okay. Okay. His down S, 22S, that thing needs to come out faster because it's not no type of mix. Okay. It's like kind of bad. It's kind of ass horrible butt cheeks. When he's golden, the thing about him when he turns golden, he can't get mix ups like point blank. I'm talking like if we're face to face, he can't hit me with an overhead on the other side. Because Vegito can do that, Lab Coat can do that, 21 can do that. Everybody can basically. Am I recording this by the way? Let me. Okay, good. We're good. I be having high moments. Oh yeah, if you want to check me out on Twitch, by the way, make sure you check me out on Twitch. Zinni. I'm plug myself later. Um, yeah, Frieza's 2-2S, it needs a buff. The key blasts, honestly, I'd make them higher priority because I see why they don't want to give that man a beam, but they definitely could give him a beam. I'd be blocking for my life against Stugga. Ooh, make his key blast high priority and Let that man get reverse beat all the time because it's already installed into him. It's already installed with the golden form. Let him have it like at all times, and he would just be a menace. Then I'd have to play Frieza. Let that man because they got the built-in reverse beat with his golden form. Y'all know what I'm talking about. How you can get them crazy loops. That's what I hope for in fighters too. Okay, that's system changes. Should I talk about? We'll talk about system changes after this. After this, Goku Black. Uh, he's next lowest. He needs a lot of things. But the thing is, he has so much already that they can't give him what he needs. But I will say that he could angle his beam up. He should be able to angle his beam up. And I'd make his command grab 1 frame faster because it's got faster already, but it's still not hitting me per se. I don't know if it hits like normal people, but it don't hit me per se. I sound like a dickhead. What's it called? His down 2S. I like that change because I think it's plus frames. I think it's like 2 frames plus or something. But they can react to it with a super dash. But let him get an overhead after his 2S as well. Just like how Lab Coat can. I mean, not Lab Coat. Just like how normal 21 can. Let him do it. But Android 18, see, she has a 2S too. So I wouldn't let her do that, but I would let Goku Black do that because Android 18, she's a whole different can of worms. That to us, hers is mean. Uh, Jiren, okay, Jiren ain't got no mix. That nigga needs a new move. To be honest, he needs something. He needs like, he needs the Lord. Uh, you got the counter. You can like counter and assist, but would you call that mix? I'd call it pressure, maybe. He need his little command grab is. I'd give it 1 more frame. Make it 1 more frame faster. Ooh, better yet, fix his 2S, his little anti-air. Fix that first of all, and second of all, how his shoulder bash works. It goes through projectiles, assists, and shit. You know, I'd say make it go farther. Just make it go farther, like how Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 does. His same shit, right? It goes through beams, through key blasts, assists. Pretty sure. How Gogeta's 236 H works. Yeah, it goes through all that stuff, and it gives the man a full combo. So just let Jiren's shoulder bash go farther. And I'd probably say he needs a new move. Give that man an anti-air grab like Broly, even though Jiren wasn't a grappler in the anime. That's the thing. He's a defense character, so it's hard to buff him. Ooh, hit. See, I had hit on the tier list low, but hit he's mean. I'd say what they can do is that overhead. Let him convert off that with an assist, not by himself, but with an assist. With his that overhead punch he has, I think it's 2L. I want to say that's his overhead punch. Let him convert off that with an assist. Maybe make it 1 frame slower and let him convert off it with an assist. Then hits a whole different. He's a menace because he has mix-ups. It's left right. He doesn't have a low really. Got that slow ass stomp with no range, but he has mean left right mix and it goes through things. His C assist is crazy too. His A assist was the first Gogeta assist in my opinion. His assists are very good. His A assist was Gogeta's 4's Lariat. It was the original that going through everything. Broly Super. I would give him. I don't even know what to give him because he's like a grappler already. Ooh, what they can do is 236S, let it hit standing opponents. Why not? But make it 1 frame slower. But that might mess up the things on the command grabs. Not the command grabs, like when he does the combos and grabs you off the floor, that might mess that up a bit. But I feel like that'd be a nice change for him to have some more grabs, considering he has all those grabs. Let it hit standing opponents or crouching opponents. I know it doesn't hit one of them, but whatever it doesn't hit, let it hit the other. Oh, this is Thugger versus Manny. Make sure y'all. I'm gonna plug them. This is Thugger versus Manny on Twitch, by the way. Them two. Thugger Butters. That's my homeboy. Brother from another mother. Okay, Bardock. We got Bardock next. Bardock, what he needs, let that nigga shoot a bunch of key blasts. I'm talking volley, base Vegeta. Like, just let him throw him out there. Because he doesn't have mix like that, but his pressure is disgusting. He was the original Vegito. But Vegito does what he does and better, so why would you ever pick Bardock? uh, maybe for his B assist, it's decent. They need to give him that back. That full screen B assist, I don't care. Give it back to him. If they're not gonna give him a whole bunch of key blasts, because he ain't got no neutral. Like, sure, he has a lariat, but you got people with lariats that are immune to key blasts, that are immune to the Kamehamehas, that are immune to assists, everything. If his lariat hits something, it's, you know, that's it. He ain't getting the free combo off it. Well, he is with the heavy version, but he has to like vanish and stuff like everybody else. So that Gogeta, how Gogeta can combo off his lariats, give that to everybody. That has a lariat, I guess, or take his away. No, they can't take his away. They gotta get everybody else. Nappa, he's a menace. That's the thing about Nappa. He has so many things. If you fight a good Nappa, it's great. Uh, the best Nappa I fought was, I guess, Kali Mac. Yeah, but get what does Nappa need? Because he has a low light. He has everything that you would want in a character. His 236S, maybe that burning attack thing can be a little more desirable. Let it go full screen. If you hold 236S, let it go full screen. That'd be disgusting. Um, but I don't think he needs any nerfs or anything. I don't think anybody needs any nerfs really till you get to like the top 6, 7. Next we got Ultimate Gohan. Hmm. He's only good when he's level 7. So make that level 7 buff, turn that to a level 5. Because it's not like 21 not going to debuff him anyway. So Roshi, they need to give my man Roshi back his B assist. I might be a little biased, but it is what it is. They need to give him back his B assist because he's the only different character to play in the game. Nigga is literally the hardest one to play in the game. Like, I'm not gonna say the hardest, but he's the most unique, the most different. Like, you have to do so hard of a combo with Roshi to get the damage that Android 21 does for doing a B and B with like her grab vanish combo B and B. I have to do so much with Roshi that might drop because of this delay based netcode compared to somebody else's standard bread and butter. Like Majin Buu, just like him, he don't do no damage with his B and Bs. The Majin Buu loops, those are literally like the damage you get off that is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta B and B into a wall vanish. You know, uh, they need to buff that man's damage, give that man his B assist back. Give him an OTG. Give everybody an OTG. I want to play Skullgirls. That's what I want. I want fighters to be like Skullgirls, nigga. I want fighters too. Everybody needs off the ground with medium kicks. Like how she's in that sliding knockdown right now. I want to goddamn down medium and pick him up into a key blast if I was base Goku, hypothetically. Um, Kefla. Here's the thing. Why would you ever play Kefla? Because there's Lab Coat. Lab Coat, we're gonna talk about her later. But Kepler, she needs her 236S. I'd let her hit quicker after that. It has a little bit too much recovery. I get that you don't want it to be hella mixed because her level 1 Hell Zone, I don't know what to call it, that flurry, the R2 version. Uh that mix would be ridiculous if it was too much, but I say buff it. Let her hit quicker after that. Also, you could use mm, let her dash quicker after her whiffed auto combo. Because if you're going for that mix, they know you're going for that mix. She just did a whole ass auto combo. I'm crouching. Let her dash quicker after that. Um, whoa. Okay. That was all my gameplay? Well then, I'm gonna just loop it. Because I didn't know I'd be talking this long. Next we got Who is next? Baby Vegeta. Thing with Baby Vegeta, make his low light quicker. I don't care. Make his low light quicker. That's all he got. I mean, that's all he needs. And he'll be straight. Because that he's the Key Blast God. Well, I'm not even gonna say Key Blast God because Lab Coat came out and all this stuff, but then you got Android 21, whose idea was to give her high priority Key Blast. Okay, next we got Majin Buu. Give that man a damage buff. Majin Buu needs a damage buff. His mix is pretty decent, I'd say. He's got the fat toss, he's got the cartwheel. You can dash after the cartwheel for the overhead. He's got a standing overhead. Shoot his Key Blast up in the air if he wants to. I'd say make his 236S, his little Buu cloud that he shoots out as a beam, make that farther and give him the ability to like do more damage shit. Because he'd be a menace. It'd be over, and I'd be okay with losing a boost because at least I know you're not matching square like some fusions just getting bailed out. You know, uh, he's such a unique character. Like your unique characters need to be harder to play. I mean, have more reward. He has mean reward though. Don't get me wrong, but you get what I'm saying. You guys know what I mean. Like when UI came out, how many times you got hit by that light punch? How many times the man did a raw level one? You couldn't even super dash to punish it. You know, I get that they want to sell characters or whatever, but don't forget about the old ones. Like shit, GT Goku. He's next on the tier list. So I would put him for GT Goku. I would probably give him the ability to dash after his orbs. Do that quicker. Give him more mix. What is that? His quarter circle back. That series, the ball where he rides the ball, no homo. Let him don't cancel me, please. When I say things, they're not bad. There's no ill intention. Uh let him dash quicker after that shit. He doesn't need no six-way spirit bomb mix, but I didn't think he was that bad when he came out, except for the six-way spirit bomb mix. But then again, it was blockable, I guess. You just had to block it. But there was snapback fuzzies, a whole bunch of shit going on back then. Like UI back then with the snapback mix versus GT with the snapback mix, I'm more scared of UI to be honest. He's gonna bread and butter you into that. We ain't talking about that. Krillin, I'd let him dash after his fucking shadow clones, make them menaces. I get, and let him aim his beam upwards. I get that he can fall with it and jump with it, but let him aim it upwards too. Let him do that while jumping, because Krillin needs so much, and then he needs goddamn fucking bigger hands. Let that man's hands be the size of his feet. Make him like Gogeta's hands. They buffed his medium hit, okay. Now buff his light hits, because his hit boxes are so tiny. They're minuscule. Like you're literally in the face. I'm gonna hit you with literally anybody else using a light punch before you hit me with Krillin's down medium or normal medium. You know. And they buffed his 5M is decent. I'll give him that now. But you guys get the point I'm trying to make. Android 16. He he has built-in plus frames. He has decent mix. He's a good character in my opinion. Android 16 is a solid character. 100%. But I'd make his OTG more like lab coats because he got it already. Just make him goddamn barely come up off the ground, you know. Make it hella hit stun. Make it look like Bardock's B assist, but an OTG for Android 16's 236S. Ian Shinhan, he is a great character. People be sleeping on him. I have him low on the tier list because I might be racist, but uh, he's a great character. He has damage out the ass. Blue Vegeta, he's a good character. What would I give to Tien? I'd let him shoot a little more Key Blast. Blue Vegeta, what would I buff for him? Blue Vegeta, he don't get nothing. He's good how he is, I guess. I don't know. Does he get any balance changes? No, because they're gonna change all the other Gokus. Ginyu, does he need a low light? His assist is not his assist. His mix is pretty good, but does he need a low light? I don't think so. What I would do, I wouldn't give him a damage buff. What I would do is give him a solo move for when he's the last one alive. Because if Ginyu had literally any mix by himself, such as like a command grab, nah, you better be better off giving him a low light. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. You don't want to give that man no command grab because then he have to be on my team. I wouldn't just be trying him out like this. You'd have to give him a low light. He'll be straight. He's good already, but just give him that. Next we had uh Videl, my chick, my shouty. What does she need? As a Videl main, do I want to see a Rekka buff? No. I think Videl is a good character. She don't need to reflect. Niggas just need to learn how to block. Niggas need to like people just be mashing. Do I have videos of me just blocking? Hold up. This sounds like something I would do. Just a video of me blocking. We finna see. But her DP, I would make that a little bit better. I'd make it like I think it's 6 frames right now. I'd make it 3 frames. I know it doesn't cost any meter or anything, but the angle that it takes is very harsh, and it whiffs when other DPs would hit. Then you've got DPs, not DPs, reversals such as lab coats, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm sorry if the gameplay is a little choppy. Oh, you guys can't hear that because it has bad music. I mean, not bad music, but copyrighted music. Can I mute it? It's only 40 seconds anyway. Just go back to your old video. You're doing too much. Okay. So Videl is good where she is, honestly. Um, maybe buff Great Sandman. As a key blast, he is he's good for pressure, but versing other key blasts and beams, he is not the wave. Not at all. Make him come out faster. Yeah, that's what I do. Make him come out faster. You ain't gotta buff him, just make him come quicker. Oh, pause. Videl, don't you make Gohan come quicker. You better not. You're my baby mom. Cell. Cell, he needs make his command grab hit close or far, depending how he does it. Because I don't think it should matter. Because his command grab was nice, you know? Oh my gosh. Boy, I can't. What do I have with no music? Everything I have has music. So back to the. Oh, I just pressed the button in the bottom. See? I'm new to this. Boom, boom. Button bottom. Music 0. Now you guys can see the unedited version that I am watching, I guess. Yeah, you'll see some stuff now, probably. Good enough. But Roshi. Oh, we're not even on Roshi. That's why you don't smoke, people. So make his command grab hit closer. That quarterback X, I'd make that hit closer because he's a good character as is. His C assist is great. Man has 2 down mediums. That's just the only buff I'd give him because he already has it. So why not make it viable except somewhere in the corner, you know? Teen Gohan, he does so much damage. For him, I'd let him dash quicker after his down S because he's already in the air so much. I'd let him dash quicker after it. That might be it for him though. He does all the damage. Auto combo mean. Beerus, make that man's down medium. Make it have a better hitbox. Because if Beerus does a down medium and anybody else does a down medium, Beerus has to slide all the way across the screen. I get that it's a full screen to him, but it doesn't get active until later on in the 2M. So rather than clashing like 2-2Ms normally would, Beerus would like lose. They could buff that. I've played a lot of Beerus as a Beerus main. That's just my experience. Of course, all of this is just my opinion and not fact. But my opinion is fact, it's law. So don't forget that. Piccolo is a menace. That's all it is to it. Don't do nothing to Piccolo. Piccolo doesn't have neutral, but that's because when he gets in your face, he's in your face. He's a menace. That series, his shoulder bash, how he can cancel it now and not do the hit at all and just go for a low or like a side switch overhead or something is great. Excellent change. I love it. Go tanks. Um, honestly, I'd let him dash after uh his fists, the light version. I'd let him get a dash afterwards for like an overhead. I get that he'd be impressive, but it is what it is. Fuck it. Ghost Oki is decent, but you got to spend a bar for it. I mean, it's decent Oki, you know. Uh, Android 17. He, I think that man. I'd buff his records honestly. I'd make him a little bit quicker. Videl too. I'd buff her records a little bit because this might just me being biased, but I fear Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's records more than I fear Videl or Android 17's records. But that's just me. So as them being the Rekka characters, I think they should have better Rekkas than him. I get they have mix-up options, but it's not going to do that much damage as a Rekka starter compared to Gogeta's Rekka starter because it's a heavy, isn't it? Maybe that's not how it works, but that's just me assuming. But his is much more shiftier, has much more mix than Videl and Android 17's, with them being the actual Rekka characters. Uh, Blue Goku, he's a menace. Don't do nothing to Blue Goku. He's a menace. Y'all gonna see Manny. He just be going ape with Blue Goku. Oh, I'm finna be on the sticks right now. Normally I play Lab Coat instead of Super Saiyan 4, but people hate Lab Coat. She's busted, but she's soft. She's thick. She can get it. Next we got Goku UI. Shit, from his former glory. You hate to see it. I would let him not super dash. I'd let him dash after his down heavy just because. And I'd make his I think it's 6S when he does the balls and shoots him out. I'd make that a little bit quicker because you never use it in neutral. You only use that for like combos. That move looks too cool to only be used for combos. Make it viable. If somebody is shooting a beam at you, let them do that and just cancel each other out. You know, make it act like a reflect or something. That'd be sauce. Doesn't have to beat the beam by any means. If they wanted to make it beat the beam, I'd be okay with actually. I would if they keep it the same speed that it is now, then I'd be okay with it beating a beam because he's invested in that motion. Um, but definitely make it super dashable. Janimba's sauce. His light grab is mean. He has mean mix. I'd give him a down light, and that'd be it. That'd be all. Janimba, just give him a down light, and he's straight. He is literally god tier with that. Ooh, he'd be disgusting. I'd have to pick him up. His sauce factor is on 15, but then I'd have to drop lab coat. Uh, Goku base. Goku base is he's a menace. He has damage out the ass. Leave him how he is. Actually, give him a low light because I don't think his low hits light. I mean his light hits low. I think it's mid. Gogeta blue. I'd leave him how he is honestly. He's a menace, but his down medium is mean. I'd leave him how he is. Zamasu, toss. Leave him how he is. Um, 18. She's a great pick. She can do a lot of things. She has a barrier. I'd give her OTG like lab coat. Just for the panty shots. Wait, I mean for um Vegeta, give him a he's a menace. Leave him how he is. This row of characters needs no changes. They are all good. Actually, I'd let Zamasu shoot like two key blasts, maybe. Like two. um Kid Buu, he's been thick for years. He's always been top six, top 10. I mean, I'd leave him how he is. No nerf, no buff. Broly, I'd give him Leave him how he is. Broly is good how he is. No buff or nerf. Vegito. His 5M is mean, but that's not his defining factor in my opinion. Because his only mix really is with the spirit sword, like side switch, or am I gonna side switch or not? You feel me? That's his mix with the spirit sword. He's got mean pressure. He's Bardock on steroids. He's way better than Bardock. Uh but his A assist, take that shit away. It's pay to win. It's literally better than Roshi B assist ever was. The man spawns 6 feet behind you. You're not hitting him with anything except for a beam or a heavy kick. You know? He is not. If when he is called, he's already in the animation. He is throwing them A assist already. Them key blasts they are coming out. Uh, so I'd take that away from him. This 5M, it is what it is. I'd leave it there. I don't play Vegito, but just take away that A assist. Uh, Now we get to the nitty gritty. My top 3 characters in the game, in my opinion, which would be both androids and Super Saiyan 4 as the best characters in the game. It's my opinion that Super Saiyan 4, his records are better than Fidel's and uh 17's because his records, it's an overhead. Okay, his first one is an overhead of his forward kick record. The 6H is an overhead. Um, to avoid that, you block high or you jump. But if you jump, then it's going to be his turn again because he's going to bring you down to the ground. His 3H in that series is a what's it called? Is a you see them Videl loops in the background? Check me out on Twitch. I like fucking with me. Uh, what was I talking about? His Videl loops? Oh no, not his Videl loops. Okay, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, his loops, not loops. His Rekkas, the 3H on that, it's crazy. It's his turn again for whatever reason. I don't know why they did that. Man has plus frames with a move that he definitely shouldn't. Did you see me get shifted right there? That man Thug of Butters is mean. But there's no way that move should be plus frames. See how long that A assist lasts for Vegito? Um what else with Super Saiyan 4? He needs no buffs at all. Just take away his records a bit. Because he can go from high to low to high to grab. Like it's already better than 17. 17 don't gotta grab in his records, okay? But what 17 does have is the ability to fall from the air very quick and get a low or a heavy. That's pretty good for mix. Um, but his command grab, I get that Super Saiyan 4's command grab isn't fast by any means, but take his his command grab can be used in his Rekkas, or he could just like key blast and catch you for jumping. He can heavy and catch you for jumping the command grab. He has the best deep, not DP. It's not a DP. It's a counter. He has the best counter in the game. Okay, the Jiren counters are cool or whatever. You know, like how he poses and then calls an assist. Gogeta does that so much better. He can do it in the air. The man can get a dash afterwards with it if you're high enough. It's it's disgusting. And he gets that combo off of it with a super dash. No assist needed. Um Next we got Android 21, the other best character in the game. Android 21, she why she has the ability to whiff a 236S, that aerial command grab, she can whiff that and it's hard to punish because she gets forward momentum. The best grappler in the game is not Broly. The best grappler in the game is Android 21. Okay? And it's been that way. That might just be my opinion. But the bitch gets forward momentum with it. She gets to whiff it and dash afterwards like nothing happened so she can get mix off it. Okay? Just because it whiffed. And it goes in the air, so it's gonna go in the air and catch you with forward momentum. It's the best. That 236S is literally the best down heavy in the game. You think I'm lying? That is the best anti-air in the game in the air. If you are in the air, 236S with Android 21, it's better than any down heavy. She recovers off of it so quick she can call an assist and get it for mix. Or maybe not even call the assist because it's going to be hard to punish because the opponent's character isn't going to be able to turn around in time to react to you for whiffing. So you have to jump a very specific way to punish it consistently. Um, that's really it. Her tail is mean, but I mean Gogeta's 5M is mean. She has Kid Boo's 2M. You know, it is what it is. That's the only thing I'd take from her. Just nerf her aerial command grab a little bit, and the fact that she can dash like as if she's sparked. I'm not gonna say as if she's sparked because then it'd be retarded crazy dash, but she can dash pretty quick after her 2S. Okay, no characters in the game can do that really. So give that to everybody else, or I don't want to say take it from her because it's part of her kit, but make her dash slower after it. It's like you play her and go on autopilot. She has a 50-50 mix off her level 3. Lab Coat does too. A lot of characters do. But Lab Coat's mix, which is the next one I'm talking about, she's crazy mix off her level 3. She can get the same 50-50 as Android 21. And she has a command grab that's going to go the distance. And she has a load with the down lows or whatever. But it's that 3H can definitely hit an opponent after the level 3 without moving forward. So she has a low, an overhead on the same side, overhead on the other side, and a command grab that she can go to. All is mixed after the level 3. GT Goku, he had to spend 7 bars for mix like that. You feel me? Uh, please leave y'all comments in the section, by the way, because I want to know what y'all think. But Labcoat 21, I wouldn't even take away her beam. I don't care how quick her beam is. I get that it's as quick as a Trunks Key Blast, but my opinion, I'd make everybody's beam that fast. That's what I would do. Don't take hers away. I'd say give it to everybody. Make everybody's beams dummy quick, except for the ones that are angled. If it's an angled beam, keep it the speed that it's at now because it covers so much space. But those other ones, they should definitely they should definitely get a buff to be quicker. Because as a lab coat main, I know she's OP. But she has so much sauce and she's so thick I can pick people up off the ground like I'm playing Skullgirls and drop babies on them. It's crazy. Her 236S, those blades, I'd say nerf the damage on those just a little bit. Nerf the damage on them blades. Uh, because she as a damage starter, you can get like not 80%, 90% combos pretty easy. Her sauce factor is 10 though. Don't get me wrong. That debuff shit right there that I just got hit with, nerf that to the ground. I don't know why it makes people do less damage. I get that it'd make her do more damage, but 21% is a good amount. I mean, a big amount. But I'd say take that away and don't make it invulnerable or invincible, whatever it's called. I wouldn't keep it that way because that's kind of OD. Um, it's better than like other DPs because it literally beats them. If I do that and you do a DP, not only am I gonna recover quicker than yours, I might actually hit you. Um, it has no recovery on it at all. She has a very big kit, but I don't want her to get nerfed to the ground. I want her to keep that overhead. I want her to keep them stomps. I want everybody's beam as quick as hers. Take away the damage scaling. I mean, lower the damage scaling on her blade, her spinning around blade. Nerf that, and then she doesn't need no command grab change. Just that debuff change. Because her command grab isn't that quick. It's literally as quick as the other 21s. You can float with it, and it does go pretty far. I think it might go farther than normal 21s, but she doesn't have an aerial version of it. Her mix is good because she has everything that every character ever had and put them out of existence. Like she has 17's 3H, she's got Vidal's, I mean not Vidal's, she's got Kefla's 6H, and 17's 3H, that's OD. Then she's got the stomps and everything on top of that. Just leave all that how it is. Uh, that's all she needs. Just buff everybody. And make her beam a little, not her beam, but make her debuff, get rid of that. Alright, y'all. If y'all like what y'all saw today, I know this was a long video. I just did it raw. Raw dog, no lube. That's my PlayStation name. But follow me on Twitch at Mr. Zinni. The link's gonna be down below, of course. If you like what you saw, I be streaming all the time. Um, I play Overwatch 2 and Dragon Ball Fighters. That's mostly it. I'm gonna play Multiverses when that comes out. Project L. I feel like I got the best defense in the nation. If y'all play on PC and want to run some fighters, I'm definitely down. Just let me know. And besides that, just tell me in the comments what you want from the balance patch. Any wish list, any system changes? I can't think of any system changes that I want except OTGs with everybody. But that's because I'm biased. Well, thank you all for watching and have a good one.